Regina Taylor, an adoption attorney in Gastonia, North Carolina, and I wanted to talk to you today about open adoptions. What is an open adoption? A lot of people think an open adoption is where the birth mother or the first parents know who the ultimate adoptive couple is. Some people think that an open adoption allows the birth parent continued access to the child, to visit, to share birthdays, major milestones. North Carolina does not necessarily allow for an open adoption where the birth parent continues to have what we would say are custodial rights or visitation rights with the child. In the consent to adoption that the birth parent signs, it states that upon the signing of the consent to the adoption, that all legal and custodial rights to the child are terminated and are transferred to the adoptive couple. Now, birth mothers are allowed, or will, just because of the virtue of the way that the consent to adoption is written, they do know who the adoptive couple is. And based upon the amount of information that has been shared between the adoptive couple and the birth parents through the pre-placement assessment, the birth parents will know the adoptive couple's first and last name, they'll know what city and state the adoptive couple lives in, and they'll know other things about the adoptive couple's life. However, that does not entitle the birth parent to visitation rights. Now, many adoptive couples will continue or may decide to continue to share pictures, noting various milestones of the child's life, as the birth parent chooses, and based upon the agreement between the adoptive couple and the birth parent. The consent to adoption that the birth parents sign in North Carolina specifically states that no written or verbal agreement that has been reached between the birth parent and the adoptive couple withstands or survives that consent to adoption, which means that essentially if the adoptive couple has agreed to something and they choose to stick to that agreement, then that is what can continue. However, in North Carolina, there is no legal recourse for a birth parent if the adoptive couple ultimately decides not to uphold the agreement. With that in mind, I strongly encourage and I strongly counsel, if I represent the birth mother, I strongly counsel to explain to her and the father, if he's involved, the difference between custody, visitation, and adoption. Adoption transfers all legal rights to the adoptive couple over the child. It makes the adoptive couple now the mother and father of the child. If you have any other questions about adoptions or need any other information, please feel free to give us a call at 704-861-0700, or you can call our toll-free number 866-501-2098, or you can visit our website at www.attorneyreginataylor.com. I hope this information has been helpful to you. Thank you.